The brutal murder of juveniles at Gaba Early Childhood Development Center in Kampala on Thursday, 2nd April 2026, continues to draw widespread condemnation from both the public and government. The State Minister for Youth and Children Affairs, Balaam Barugahara, is the latest to extend his sympathies to the affected families.
We have a few gaps remaining. Implementation guidelines not fully enforced nationwide. Her Excellency Mama, the First Lady, has done her part. Police has been put in place. She has district inspectors of schools, and they are not doing their part. So we need to enforce and also improve on the monitoring and evaluation of performances of some of these key people.
According to Minister Balaam Barugahara, the Gaba incident should serve as a wake-up call not only to government, but to all stakeholders responsible for ensuring the safety of learning centers.
As you could be aware, many of these private schools have terrible infrastructure. Like the school in Gaba in Point, they didn't have a gateman or a watchman's room where a watchman could control from. It had took two courageous young women to fight a man who was armed with knives. So we need to improve on infrastructure in some of these schools. Some dormitories in general are overcrowded, limited fire system, unsafe buildings, short boundary walls.
He adds that although efforts and regulations have been put in place by the Ministry of Gender in collaboration with other ministries, limited funding continues to delay their enforcement and implementation.
We need to push hard because that ECCE policy is the weakest regulatory segment, yet it handles the most vulnerable children. So in the bottom line, Uganda is not starting from zero. There are policies, strategies, and advisory that are in place. But in the real issue or what is affecting us is implementation, number one, enforcement, and the resourcing.
In this particular case, the minister has called for a speedy trial of the suspect, urging for tough and deterrent punishment.
We can have the human rights, but such a person who slaughters and murders innocent babies should be put at the firing squad. What are they investigating? The investigation should know who gave him the money. Let's get his background, who gave him the money and what was the purpose of the money. Because he went to school, can a madman have a PIN number on his mobile phone? Can a madman know that I come from Chanja and you travel to Chanja? The next day you leave Chanja and you return. Can a madman know all those things? We should stop protecting criminals. A criminal is a criminal should face the law. And facing the law should be speedy trial, not even sending him on remand for 5 months, 6 months. That one requires speedy trial. He killed in action and you saw him killing. If he killed in action, let's investigate the cause. That investigation can last a week. And then they take him to court, read his charges. They ask him if he has defense, if he has firing squad at State Square or Kororo airstrip. It should be a lesson to mad people. Is a mad person? How can someone be mad and you have mobile man and you have a PIN number? And even you live in Chanja, you bought a taxi, you reach a tax park, you buy knives. If he was mad, the people who sold him knives, they didn't see him as a mad person.
Following the directive issued on Friday, 3rd April 2026 by the State Minister for Higher Education, John Christopher Okello, the Gaba facility has since then been closed and remains under lock and key as security agencies continue to treat it as an active crime scene. Robert Onyango, UBC News.